I was a quiet girl, but not in a cute or mysterious way. I was simply a shy girl who preferred alone time. As an only child, I had to learn to accept no one else's company. I got used to playing with my doll Massie. She wore a blue and white checkered dress at her knee length that was sewn into her cloth skin. She had blonde hair and 2 uneven pigtails that hung below her neck. She had a little smile stitched across her face in black wool and pink buttons for glimmering eyes. I remember her more vividly than anything else in this story, as she was my favorite of my dolls. I had a fair collection, and Massie just seemed as if she was my friend, as if she could understand me when I talked to her. But I knew that wasn't possible. She was an old doll. My grandpa was never fond of dolls, but he kept his distance from Massie. My mother would tell Grandpa that he was being silly, like what she said to me when I would be silly. But Grandpa didn't look like he was playing games. I would tell Massie everything I knew. She came with me everywhere. Without her presence, I just felt alone. I fed her every bit of information about the outside world that she couldn't see, like school. She was my companion. I knew that with Massie, I didn't need friends or siblings. Once I sung to her, "You Are My Sunshine," hoping she would learn it. I also remember trying to sew clothes for her, but they would always end up either in the wrong size or I would have missed a few stitches in the seams. I tried to replicate my little duck hat that I would wear all around the house. I knew she wanted to wear it. I knew that she liked the duck hat as much as I did. I tried several failed hats, but I kept trying to make them because I knew how much she longed to be like me, to wear my clothes, and even have braids and shine shoes. But she couldn't, or at least I thought she couldn't. One day when I had tried to make the duck hat for what seemed like the 100th time, my eyelids grew heavy under all the tries to make the replica. I felt as if I would collapse. With my eyes growing glum, I missed the yellow cloth and pricked my finger. Well, I shouldn't say pricked, more of a sudden stab. The pain instantly woke me up as I winced. I remember picking up Massie and rushing to the bathroom to rinse my bloody finger. As I rushed off, blood dripped from my finger and stained Massie's cheek. Noticing the new mark on Massie, I panicked, thinking it would never come off. I looked around for the stain remover, more frantic as I had ever been before. Suddenly my emotions dropped, and my weary feeling came back. Only this time I didn't feel so tired, but hot and dizzy. I hit the floor, making a thud on the white tiles. When I awoke, everything seemed to be tinted with a very light pink. I couldn't move my head, but I could look around a bit. It was my room, but it was so big. Everything was towering above me as I sat on the bed. I tried to call out, but there was no sound, except for the faint sound of footsteps getting closer and louder with every step. The door handle twisted open, and a figure came in. It was me. Let's call the odd clone of myself Rose, for the sake of the story. So Rose walked in, wearing the exact same outfit that I was. She felt her hair, her face, her clothes, and her shine shoes. She looked in the mirror and held the same blank expression. Rose noticed me sitting behind her on the bed. She stared at me for a long 5 seconds, then went to the wardrobe. She rummaged through it before stopping and pulling something out. It was my duck hat. She put it on and smiled. She came and sat down next to me, lifted me up, and cradled me like a baby. She slowly sung to me, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. She continued the song as she cradled me slowly. My eyes were heavy once more, and I fell asleep. I woke up, gasping for air as I sat up in my bed. It was my room. I didn't know if what I had just seen was a dream or not. I looked down, and by my feet, Massey was leaning against the bed railing. She had a little duck hat on and a red stain on her cheek. She fell on her front, revealing a small handle on her back. It was attached to a string. I had never seen this before. I built up the courage and I pulled it slowly. Massey then begun. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.